Little pick and roll game. Kemba Walker, the master at that. And Daniel Tyson able to put it down. Offensive rebound corralled by Tatum. He's going to fire from the corner, and he picks up right where he left off in game one. Tobias Harris sized up by Smart. Stan, it'll be interesting to see just how many different players Smart defends. Here comes Embiid, flicks it up and in, and he's headed to the free throw line.
No one on this Celtics roster who has a chance to play him.
It's the kind of start Philly was hoping for from Embiid. Here comes Walker around a screen. Perfect.
Dying on the pick. He came and even contested from behind. Just let Tatum feel you a little bit.
So Brad Stevens trusting Tatum here, playing with two personals. Tatum feels out the defense. Not do that, just kind of bothering the postman Embiid in the opener of the series. Milton, this is a long three, and that's good
for Harris, but a better angle to repost the ball. He gets it back to Harris, and Harris scores in the post, and now
this is Milton. Shot clock down to 3. Has to take a tough turnaround fade, and he puts it down. 11. A beautiful backdoor cut by Brown. Unaccounted for. It's the 22nd all-time postseason meeting between these two storied franchises. Incredible. No two teams have met more. That is Tatum from deep. And this one to the backcourt. Off the deflection. 3 to shoot. Tatum kind of let it go for an extra beat, and he banks it in. Miraculous shot.
Key to this game, but you got to get the deflections up. You got to get the turnovers up.
Neto stays out there, picked up by one. Neto goes all the way to the hoop for 2.
Of course, no Ben Simmons for Philly. Went down with that knee injury early this month. That shot is good, and a chance at 3 for Cantor.
And because Philly just throws it in and stands there, then they're forcing him into a lot of mid-range J's. And the difference is the Celtic defense just loads up on him, as we see there. Very tough to stop, but what a great move.
He's a 36% three-point shooter. You saw the three-point shooting for them in the quarter, and that is Richardson with the answer. First half here in game 2. Walker, well short, follows his own miss, and cleans up his own mess.
Boy, that's a tough one.
Shake Milton puts it on the deck. Off to the left hand, they'll count the basket, and a chance at 3 from Milton. 10 points for Richardson. He's 4 of 8 in 16 minutes. Walker stopping on a dime. Thought about it in the corner. Has Smart on his shoulder. Tiptoes the baseline, turns and shoots, and buries it. Final minute, Walker finds some space, and he puts it down again.
This talented Celtics perimeter, there's got to be an adjustment at halftime from Philly.
Embiid rolling to the cup. Beautiful footwork, nice setup. A little bit too much of that from Embiid.
Well, it's easier to get the ball, number one, and I think Embiid really wants the ball. Well, in Philly, the number 8 defense in the league, and the best at limiting three-pointers, holding their opponents to 10.4 threes a game. Sometimes you need to adjust even when things are going well, because you know how the other team wants to attack, and you know Philly wanted to go inside.
Stan, you just wonder how they can get their offense going. That'll help Milton to a skying Matisse Thybulle. 18 for Jaylen Brown, 20 for Tatum, and 15 for Walker. Make it 17. Playoffs in his 9 NBA seasons. First time since 2016 with Charlotte. Acquired last July in that sign and trade. Embiid, can he put this team on his back?
To throw the ball inside.
Three-pointer from Harris won't go. Brown out. Kicks out to Williams on a 3. Got it! And everything working for the Celtics. Richardson into the paint, finds his spot, elevates, and hits.
They get a day off. They wonder, what are we doing here? That's what we want to do.
Now, Stan, that's really the twilight zone when players are complaining for a day off. And Walker comes away. Sets the table for Tatum. Bullseye again! And Jason Tatum, a couple of days ago, according to the timetable, but Brett Brown didn't seem too confident that his return is imminent. That is Tatum again.
Here on the last possession, they go the half-court trap, but come back man-to-man.
Walker over the top of Horford. Of course, that is going to still loom large for this Boston team. Hayward's such a huge piece for them, as Embiid now with 32 points.
12-0 now for Boston, and fast break points 15-1 for Boston.
Milton on a corner three. That's good.
Yeah, that's great defense, and he's done that a couple of times tonight where it's been very good defense, and he makes it inadequate.
Only his second field goal, 4 points in 23 minutes tonight for Horford. Tatum, left open, splash! It is target practice for Jason Tatum in Boston.
This guy's an outstanding player, and we're seeing in this series right now how much the Philadelphia 76ers miss Ben Simmons.
Incredible basketball that young man has in him. What a loss he's been for Philly as Tatum continued.
And Alec Burks, who was so good for Philly the other night with 18 points in 28 minutes, has just not given them anything tonight, hasn't been able to get it going. And Marcus Smart, what he was trying to do there.
Here comes Scott, baseline left, pretty reverse finish. It has not heard his name called until late in this fourth quarter. That is Ojale from deep.
Boy, they spent a lot of time here in Central Florida. Played some high school basketball over at Mount Dora. Went to UCF. A very popular guy in this area. Has gone way up. And the game has changed in the NBA. And what people want out of their centers is different. But there's still a role for a guy like Taco Fall if he can continue to develop.
Got dynamic offensive ability. I don't think, Stan, anyone knows quite what his ceiling is yet. That's the scary part when you watch Doncic as Neto on a corner three.
Promising performance tonight by Josh Richardson, but this team still needs help on the perimeter if they want to get to where they want to go.
Taco Fall will get an unlead in the series. They get 33 from the superstar Jason Tatum, 22 from Kemba Walker, 20 from Jaylen Brown, as they just put it on the Sixers here.